Hey guys, Chinlux here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Morrowind. With me today is Jack. You can't see him yet, but you can probably hear him. He's rubbing his face against the microphone. Last time, yep, there it goes. Last time we finally beat Grurn, and I just realized we had the difficulty slider up, which we probably could have set back to normal, because he was a pain. The regenerating health, it just affects the enemy health, I think. I don't remember if it's health and damage or just health, but yeah, it's he had enough health already without the extra difficulty, so maybe that was a dumb move, and maybe I should be using the shield as well. Maybe I should be using the shield. Because it's an extra 25 luck, basically. Which is probably huge. And maybe I should, maybe I deserve using it after all that. But I'm fine. I've been wearing the Lord's Mail all this time, I guess, so I don't necessarily need stronger stuff. Although Lord's Mail didn't help against that. What are you doing? You smelling my beer? Yeah, you are? Don't drink it. If you start to drink it, I'm gonna grab you. Oh, he's trying. Oh. Okay, you're gonna lick the I don't know why they like to lick the condensation off the outside of the glass. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. You're crazy. Don't. Oh gosh, here they both come. Now they're. Oh my god, they're literally. Oh, you guys are. Okay, alright, that's enough. That's enough, you guys. Okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, you're both crazy. I don't need both of you right here. I'm trying to do something. What is this? They're literally both. Manny's in front and Jack is. This is insane. Okay, are we doing this yet? This is why I need like a shoulder cam so you could see these MFers as I try to. Anyway, so last time finally beat Grurn, and okay. I'm not using the shield just yet, but I should. Also, I have like 30 things of ebony that I need to eventually sell, I suppose. So we're gonna head to Punabi? Is that the name? We're gonna try. Oh, now they're running around chasing each other. That's cool though. We're gonna try and get Manwee's dues. Yeah. Okay, across the bridge northeast. Continue east until I reach the lake. Okay, let's do that. Continue east until we reach the lake.
Do you want something?
This is a general question, I suppose. I mean, I want many things. What is best in life? I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I talked to my dad a little bit today too, when I called the mom. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, he and I don't know. I mean, he was abusive, so we don't really get along, although he's a narcissist. He doesn't think he did anything wrong. Hey, buddy. But he's like, oh, you doing anything fun? Because he knows I don't have a girlfriend or anything. I'm just like, nah, I basically just work, come home, play with the cats. Because, it's going to be one of those things. He's like, oh, video games are for kids. And it's like, well, but I enjoy them. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like, I'm glad he has. We follow the road? Is this the road? I'm glad he's got my mom. My mom is a saint. But I think it's impossible to have what he had, which is because they're like in their 70s now. And you know, they've been together for 50 years maybe, you know? And Miss Samsi. It's like I'd like that. I'd like a, you know, a good girl I could settle down with or whatever, but that's just not possible these days. You know, women used to be adults. They used to be women. Now they're children. Yeah, I don't know. And people, I don't think people understand that though. I don't think, I mean, older people, you know? I don't think they understand just how, like how the dating market is today, where women just, I mean, let's face it, they're basically just whores, you know? You know? Wow, there's a lot of things out here. And, what else? Oh, you. And it's, you know, hoflation. I like that term. It's a great term. Oh, let's go see what that is. I know it's a tomb of some kind, but... yeah, it's just funny. It's like... I saw some clip today where some woman in her 30s that had, you know, a very high body count, like triple digits. She's like, oh, if you want to get with me, you gotta... The dude's ask her, he's like... She's like, open your bank account. Show me your bank account. He's like, I don't have it on me, but would 2 million be enough? And she's like, I don't know, maybe. And they're like, this is crazy, you know. Woman, you know, 30 whatever year old that's been ran through. You have to have multiple millions, and that's still not enough. And it's like, that's, you know, that's how it is. It's not enough to be just a good person. You know, it's not enough to be a good husband, good... This is different. Oh, that's a... Are we even going the right way? Nope, we're probably heading north. Well, I don't know. Maybe. We're gonna... Maybe we should have gone, south or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it's not enough to be a good husband, good father, or whatever. Now you have to be rich, have all that stuff. Oh, really? It's dead? Okay. Well, alright. So, I don't know. Thing is, maybe it sounds stupid, but I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with how things are now, because they're like... It's amazing, right? Because my parents would be like, "Oh, you're..." I mean, they don't say it, but they're like, "Oh, you're a man-child," or whatever. It's like, dude, I've been to war. I've seen combat. You know, aside from the fact that I don't, you know, have a woman and don't have kids. Aside from basically those two things, right? Being a loving husband and father, which I consider, you know, one of the pinnacles of manhood, right? I've done basically everything else. You know? And that's not enough. Where am I going? So it's just, I don't know. Disappointing, I guess. Really? This one? You coming at me? Come at me, bro. But as far as the women situation, like, I don't know. I don't think it's fixable. It's like a company. You know what I mean? You look at Disney, for example, how they're infested with SJWs and activists and all that stuff, and you're like, it's like, is it fixable? Sure, it's doable, but will it be done? Probably not. It's too far gone. You know, the minute it starts to fail, it's already too late. You know, and that's kind of how I feel about women. It's like, unless there's a drastic change in culture, which, let's be honest, they would not like. You know, you're talking like probably removal of voting rights and stuff. Removal of maybe women's rights in general. That's, you know, or they would have to step up, basically. They would have to be an adult, and they're not going to. Because why? That's the thing. It's like, until you have to, why would you bother taking responsibility? Why would you bother dealing with the consequences of things? It's like, consequences suck. Why would I want to deal with them? I'm rambling a bit, I know this, but kind of my thoughts sort of in general. I don't want, you know, I don't want women to suffer or anything, but I'm not about to take the way you could let it's like, yes, if men were, they're like, where, you know, women are getting attacked, why aren't men stepping up, why aren't men jumping in and standing up for these women? It's like, because the women are antagonizing the dudes, and then they get their ass beat, and it's like, maybe you shouldn't have antagonized the dude. Like, that's the thing. Sure, I could step up and maybe get shot or stabbed or whatever. That happens, but, or you could just not antagonize the dude. In that one example, do bad things happen to women unprovoked? Yes, of course, but, you know, you spent the last 20, 30 years telling men they ain't shit, and, you know, telling us we're stronger than you, we're better than you, all that stuff, all the feminist propaganda and all that. It's like, so women get attacked and men are like, yeah, that dude looks crazy, I'm not gonna get involved. And then you're like, where are all the men? It's like, well, what did you think was gonna happen? It sucks. I feel bad, but it's like, it's what you asked for. It's not what you wanted, but it's, you asked to be left alone. It's like I've, you know, said it before, all these women are like, I'm independent, why am I alone? It's like, what did you think the word independent means? It means alone. I don't know. Like I said. As far as the dad goes, though, like, he's, I don't know. There's no fixing that either. Ah, damn it. You know, could I be the dutiful son and, you know, all that stuff? And it's like, sure, but it's an abusive relationship, you know what I mean? Am I gonna, why, wow, is it that dude? It's like, why am I gonna be in a relationship with someone that doesn't, you know, doesn't respect me or whatever, you know? It's the same, excuse me. It's the same thing. It's my dad. If my dad were to mouth off to some bikers or something, I'd be like, maybe you shouldn't do that. And he's like, you know, if he's like, I know what I'm doing, and then gets his ass beat. Why didn't you help me? It's like, I told you. I don't know. And that's kind of, you know, there's not really a good road. I'm glad these signposts are here, but... Huh. Oh, that's got to be another one of those teleportation areas. What are we getting attacked by now? What? Oh, a rat? But as far as, like, don't be... Try not to be depressed about all this stuff. I know... Oh, this must be the lake. Okay, so follow... They said northeast, so go that way. I don't know. It's very strange, because, like, you have a game like this that is... Or just games in general. There's some that are incredibly, you know, emotionally touching, thought-provoking, great narratives. It's not just pew-pew, whatever. Like, was it Roger Ebert? That was like, oh, nobody ever cried at whatever, at level 17 or something. It's like, you're an ignoramus. You know, you're ignorant. Willfully ignorant. Oh, we got a scamp. And what is that over there? And, you know, people that are willfully ignorant, they're never gonna... You can't... You know, you can't fix them. You know what I mean? They're willfully the way that they are. Oh, no, not enough charge. All right, let's do... Yeah, lightning's good. Ah, crap. Well, I wasted a shot. That's all right. What is this over here? A dead rat. That's very strange because I don't think... It's not dead as if it actually got killed by the thing, because it would just be a rat then. It's here for a purpose, like a quest. You know, it's specifically dead rat. This isn't a dead cliff racer. But yeah, you know, games like Journey, games like even this, games like, I don't know. But there's plenty of actual games that are not mindless entertainment for mindless people. You know, it's entertainment for real people. You know, people that are probably more of a person, I guess, than Roger Ebert. You know, more conscious, more... The average person is freaking dumb. You know? You have all of these... I don't know. Take my current work, for example. There's so many people that are complaining about how it is. You know, to the point where we had a meeting and we're all complaining, of course. But they thought things would change. And one of them was upset, surprised and upset and sad. He's like, we had this... Oh, what's up, dude?
Can we hurry this up?
Who are you? House Redoran knows how to deal with Outlanders like you. I see. Okay. Well... Redoran, I see. Opponent who yields may not be slain honorably. It's like, well, I'm not going to attack you then. No, the point is... You're the one they claim fulfills the Nerevarine prophecies, then you are a heretic, as the temple says, and you expect no welcome from House Redoran. I wonder if they're allowed to attack you on sight, though. Still. No, but my point was, all these people are complaining. They're like, we had a meeting and we complained, but nothing's changed. And it's like, you thought things would change? They're getting what they want out of you. You're still doing the work, and in fact, you're doing more. And you're complaining, sure, but it's like, you're doing the work. It's like, they're not just gonna lose profitability, basically, because you don't want to work as hard. But that's my point, is the average person doesn't really have any principles. They'll just do what they're told. They're a sheep. And, you know, I have the same tendencies, don't get me wrong. I'm not judging a whole lot, but I'm judging a little bit. But I'm judging myself as well, you know? But unless you're, you know, the average person sleepwalks through life. Oh, crap, we're on the... Well, this is the lake. Scrib, what's going on, dude? But yeah, so, you know, you can't expect people like, oh, hey, buddy, my dad to understand. He's like, oh, video games are for kids or whatever, and, you know. Are you coming? I don't know. And to be fair, there is... I'm not going to say some truth. It's not... The problem is not that video games are for kids. The problem is that what matters most in life is relationships with people. And video games don't provide that by themselves. You know, they're entertainment like anything else, but... Oh, we got multiple things here. And I think, honestly, that's why it is a tragedy for how the dating goes, because it affects women, too. You know, it's not like, oh, screw women. I'm not gonna get the Kwama thing. Alright. No, it's like women are... You know... Women are lonely too. Women are, you know, their mental health is getting worse. All these issues. I expect there to be a rise in homelessness among women. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, good. Good God. But, I don't know. Like I said, I can't fix it. I don't know. I mean, you guys can leave a comment about any of this. It's not a huge... Yeah. I don't know. As far as the loneliness goes, try not to worry about it. I know that seems weird, but why are there all these trees? Oh, Punabi, here we go. We're here. But, you know, and that's the thing. There's articles about male loneliness, and it's not necessarily that. I don't think that it's that very many men can't get a date or relationships with women. I think it's just loneliness in general, and men specifically have are a bit more solitary by nature, and so a lot of our relationships are with spouses and girlfriends, right? Because men don't really have close relationships. It's a bit more, I don't know, it's just harder because men are sort of geared to go out and compete, right? They're supposed to compete to be the best person they can, so they have a bigger selection of women. So there aren't, men are more solitary, women are more collectivist. But I would say that now, men, is the time to embrace the male tribe, I guess. I don't know, because if women aren't going to be available, if they're only going for the top 0.1% or whatever, then you can't fix them. You know, like, I'm not going to have some pride in yourself, you know what I mean? I'm not going to lower myself for some, you know, leftover 304, some dried out whore. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got a triple body count, or 3-digit body count, but you know, now I'm 40 and I can't find a man and I'm willing to settle down with you. It's like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I have peace now. You're, you know, a chaotic, drama-filled mess full of baggage. So that's what I'm saying. Like, men, work your ass off, but don't do it for a woman. Do it for yourself. Try and retire early if you can. Make yourself feel better. You know, go to the gym, but do it for you. You know, diet and exercise for you. Pick up hobbies for you so you can meet other dudes of like-minded, you know. That's the thing. Hobbies are the biggest thing for men. That's why gamers are so fantastic, because we're just like, hey, what games do you play? Right on. I like that too, you know? Or even if you don't, that's neat. You know, it's like, you like sports games? That's cool. All right, so we're here. There's Manwee. Okay. We're here to collect the dues. I don't know. I try not to. I mean, I guess I'm rambling a lot. The point is, don't lose hope. I know everything's very black-pilled. I'm very black-pilled as well, but try not to lose hope. That's my point. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Yes, later. I'd love to. Will you leave me alone if I gave you the 2,000 septums? I cannot leave my research unattended. Yes. Here, take the gold and lead me to my work. I would advise you leave here now. We are engaged in very serious research here, and if you disturb my colleagues, they may not be very understanding. I see. You go farther in and the dudes are hostile. Got it. No problem. Manwee finally agreed to pay the 2,000 gold she owes. I need to deliver the gold to Rhaenys Athras in Balmora. Okay. And there was... Oh, what is this? Recruit or kill Lara Bariloth. Sulapund. Leave Balmora. Cross the bridge to Molag Amur. Till I reach a lake. Dunmer stronghold to the south. Head north on the path between the hills. I think we're in the same area. Okay, Molagamur, follow the trail east until I reach a lake. See a Dunmer stronghold to the south. We're basically there. If I head north on the path between the hills, Sulpund will be on my left just before the path splits. Okay. Alright, so it should be... I don't know. Like this way on the left? Follow the path north? We're going east, though. Let's run back, we'll see if there's another thing. Oh, and we'll save. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I wasn't working so much, if I had a more stable job... To be fair... Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? Oh, it's gotta be this way. Nope, that's east. Oh, well, that was a good hit. Ogrim. Give me your heart. Nope, see, that's east. Well, I mean, I guess we could go past Punabi. See a lake, go north. Right, I mean, the lake's there, go north between the hills. Unless they literally mean go north. I mean, that's steam. Well, we haven't... We see a lake now. It's basically, you see the... Right, you see that, head north. Head north past the hills and it'll be on your left before the path splits. So maybe it is this way. I don't know. I try and put my thoughts out there. I'm not necessarily advising you guys to do one thing or another. What is that? Is that what I'm looking for? Because it's like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, abandon women or whatever. Let me rephrase that. I would say don't get involved in, if women are fighting with someone else, don't get involved, right? But as far as like dating and stuff, I'm not saying don't do it. Silpund, we're here. Recruit or kill, that's very strange. But yeah, I would just say focus on yourself. You know, don't look for a woman to complete you. Make yourself a complete person. I guess that would be my recommendation. Okay. You know, it's interesting, the mini-map shows more than the actual map. Because the actual map has to be filled in. What's up, dude? Nope, you're not the one I need. Hang on, who are you? Oh. This is House Telvanni. Yep. Talk to Strillian Macro at the barracks in Nisus. Okay. Mage's Guild. You're a spell sword. Wooden door is trapped. Well, I'm curious what's in there, but we'll go this way. Are you this one? No. My guess would be the dude we're looking for is the master of this area. You know, it's interesting because I think they like us less. I think House Redoran is about in the middle, but these guys hate us, even though they say we don't care if you're the Nerevarine, you know? You speak with the monk Andisi at the Argonian mission. Oh, yeah, okay.
Greetings and salutations.
Okay,
now,
what?
Where did I put that?
What about you? Archer and hireling. Secret cult called the Sixth House, killing Imperial citizens, indeed. There you are. It is, yes, a dark in here, I agree. There you are, of course. Of course you're Telvanni. They want to join the Mages Guild. What is this madness? I don't know you. What do you want? Okay, that's good. Background. Dunmer. House Telvanni. Join us. Secret talk is cheap. I know this. Vampires. How about join us? If I agree to join, will you lead me to my research? Fine then, I'll join the Mages Guild next time I'm in Balmora. Awesome.
I see this land suits you. Welcome.
Yeah, that's like a death sentence. Alright, what's in here? Okay, well, I don't know if that's... Didn't affect the bounty. Oh, well, hey. What is this? Why is it trapped? Were you trapped in here? You know about the Kamana Tong, which is a little strange. It's very strange. I don't know. The whole... Also, do I think video games are a waste of time? No. Do I think they're a worthwhile hobby? Yes. I think honestly, they're probably one of the most inexpensive, most cost-efficient forms of entertainment. And especially if you're smart enough. I mean, that sounds weird, right? But if you're not just into the... If you're not one of these people that's constantly like flicking through TikToks because you have a tiny attention span or you're a brainlet or whatever, and you can actually get into things like, you know, any of the good narratives or the, you know, any of these, whatever. It doesn't need, they don't need to be complicated. I'm not knocking dumb people, but I think if you can get stuff out of the video games, then they're worthwhile. Otherwise, wait, what happened here? Oh my goodness, why? you know, I guess my thought would be if you're smart, excuse me, if you're smart enough to be able to appreciate video games, then they're okay. If you're dumb and it's just a diversion from sitting there watching reality TV shows, I guess, I don't know, then whatever. It's like reading. You know, is reading a worthwhile hobby? Yes. If you're doing more than, if you're actually reading, you know, if you're capable of improving yourself and learning and stuff, you know, it's, maybe I'm not conveying my point appropriately. I don't think I am, but, where, you know, I guess it would probably be faster to go here, teleport back to Caldera, go to, teleport to Balmora, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. As far as my dad goes, I think he just wanted to shit on video games because they're... It's like an ego thing, rather than... Wait, what? Oh. Rather than actually learning about stuff and being like, oh, what do you like about this? He was just like, oh, whatever. Oh, you're wasting your time. Why don't you go outside? Or it's like, because if it, that's the thing. If they're cool with you reading,
Do you wish to do business?
if they're cool with you reading but not cool with you playing video games, then they don't understand. That's my point. They're just judging. Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of my thought. Oh yeah, we have all these feather potions. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't buy potions though. Spark Star. Last rites. Anyway, back to Balmora. But you buy potions, assuming you have gold, which you don't. That's okay.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
I don't know, man. I just... babbling, I guess. Maybe I'm making sense, maybe I'm not. It's hard forming... Like, I have ideas, but they don't necessarily always come out properly, and especially not when I'm basically distracted by video games. Would you move, you crazy lady? Why? Move! Oh, I think we almost... There we go. Jesus, you gotta zigzag a little bit, I guess.
How do you do? Maybe talk.
So anyway, those are some of my thoughts in a rambling, non-bullet point format.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Okay, have you convinced to join us? Do you have Manui's Guild dues? Yes. Do you have the 2,000 septims? Yes. Good work. You're the first magician to get Manui to pay her dues. I knew I could rely on you. Did you also convince Lara Bariloth to join us? Yes, I did. Good work, Loxley. Maybe he'll give us some info in the Telvanni. I suppose I should find something to give you for your efforts. Here, take these spare potions. Well, that's... I mean, the Restore Magica, which is nice. I'll take them. Although I haven't been using them. Oh, 6 Bearer. Wait, do I have that already? Oh, Far Silence? Okay, hang on. Do I have 6th Barrier? No. Do I have any sort of silence? No, it doesn't look like it. I have 5th Barrier, which I can't use because it's 150. Wow. 150, huh? So you're basically, the whole point is just to put it on a, maybe a scroll or a enchanted thing, I guess. Do you want more duties or not? Well, I mean, in a minute. 6 barrier. Okay. And then far silence. Yeah, they also... Training, right. Yeah, well, advance. Do I advance? Loxley the Warlock. Strive ever forward. Can I advance again? No. Duties and requirements. Oh, that's fair. Alright. Tell me about duties. An Argonian, the South Wall Corner Club is offering training and restoration without the sanction of the guild. I want someone to stop his unsanctioned training. Yes, they are a mafia. I have word an Argonian is offering training and restoration at the South Wall Corner Club. This Argonian, whoever he is, does not have the sanction of the Mages Guild. Convince him to stop offering unsanctioned training. Interesting. Be like, yo, dude, give me training. You know what I mean? But the problem is I'm part of the Mages Guild, so. Any more duties? Okay, well. South Wall Corner Club, which is where? Oh. Oh, here. Okay. Here in Balmora. By the way, I don't, you know, you're free to dislike video games or disagree with me or whatever. I don't really think you can... What's the word? You can disagree, but I don't really think it's objectively... I don't think you could do it in good faith and be like, oh, video games are for children. It's like, come on. Clearly they're not. Not when you have people being beheaded and stuff like that, you know? Mortal Kombat with all the spines getting ripped out, that's for kids? Come on. And you're saying adults can't enjoy stuff? Adults enjoy movies and books, so I think it's disingenuous, but... I just despise ignorance, willful ignorance. Because if you're ignorant but you're open, you're like, oh, well, tell me about that. That's cool. But if you're, and even if you're like, nah, you know, I still don't agree. But if you're like, oh, this and this and that, it's whatever. Okay, an Argonian.
Hail, friend.
Hi. Okay, so it's you. I don't know, maybe I'm too defensive. It's basically like I guess I shouldn't care one way or the other, but... something I can do for you. I don't offer any services. Who told you that? Nice, okay. Aw, man. Okay. Who told you that? Barter, training. Alright, well, in that case, let's do unsanctioned training. What if, hypothetically, you were to return to Tyrannus Athros and tell her I agreed to stop any unsanctioned training? And suppose that if you did that, I decided to offer training to my good friend Loxley. I'm okay with this. You know, aren't the mage guilds like the mage guild is basically full of backstab. It's all politicians, right? They just want to who gets they're fighting to see who gets in charge or who gets up. You know, works for me. Very well. I will offer you training after you've reported back to Tyrannus Athros. Awesome.
Yes.
Good day. Do you seek my services?
'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my services? 'Tis a good day. Do you seek my
I haven't seen that before.
Where are we going? This way. Wait, is it this way? Where am I going? This way. This way! It's like Willow, the brownies. One of them doesn't know where they're going all the time. It's a great movie, by the way. If you haven't watched it, Willow is fantastic. It is, man, it didn't do well, but honestly, I don't know
I'm
why.
very happy to make your acquaintance.
Have you put a stop to the unsanctioned training? I have. Have you taken care of that Argonian? Yes. Good, we can't allow just anyone to offer training in magic. Journal updated. Randus Athos said only Stanza wouldn't be offering training anymore. In exchange, he will train me in restoration. Nice. The scholar Itermerel needs an escort to Pelagiad, but I want Itermerel's notes. Itermerel has just arrived in Belmora and doesn't know his way around. He wants to be escorted to the halfway tavern in Pelagiad. I don't care if he makes it or not, Loxley. I just want a copy of his notes. She'll be waiting at the 8 plates. Do you want me to lead him off into the wilderness and kill him? Is that what you're saying? Presumably I could pickpocket. I wonder if I could be like, hey, give me a copy of your notes. And he'd be like, okay, here's a cookbook. I'd be like, all right, good, works for me. Here's his notes. This makes no sense. He's a genius. I don't know what to tell you. Keep studying it. you know what I mean? Do you have the notes or not? No, not yet. My patience is limited. Asked me to escort the scholar Itermerel, who is staying at the 8 plates, to Pelagiad. What Randus really wants, however, is a copy of Itermerel's notes. Alright, well, first, let's go back to our good friend.
I greet you as a friend.
Thank you. You could have just greeted me in general, but as a friend is nice.
What was that?
May you walk on worms.
Anything you wish, Loxley. You know I like you, I want to help. In fact, with a good friend like you, I might even be persuaded to gossip about a little secret. Okay. That's not a great secret. I knew that already. Barter. Okay, what do you got? 500 gold, not bad. I mean, these are all good. These are all standard good things. Okay, what do you have for spells? Weary, Feather, Barrier, Reflect, Spell Drinker, Absorb Speed, Ranged. Wow, okay. Feet of Natorgo, Shield of the Armiger, Vex Mercy, Daedric Health. Interesting. I'm looking for Fortify. Well, that's speed. I want Fortify. Maybe there is no such thing. Fortify like an attribute? What training do you offer? Okay, question. Okay. So you could do more mysticism.
You have our attention,
Mys-
Lord.
Oh, thanks. Mysticism is willpower. Should I don't know. Should I get some levels in like Longblade or something? See if we could just level up. I don't know. Maybe. See if we can max out our levels.
Warmly greeted, friend. Welcome.
That's not a bad idea. Who can train me? Someone in the Fighters Guild. we'll just save. Man, I've only drank half my beer. What is...
To discuss, much to learn.
I was really hoping he would be like, much to discuss, much to learn. You know? I greet you as a friend. Okay, well,
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
thank you. All right, let us save here. I don't know. All that rambling, I don't know how I feel about it. It's just kind of like thoughts in my mind, sort of the unrefined thoughts. It's like man, I don't know. There's so much bad stuff in the world, and I think if people, like the whole complaining thing at work, if people actually just stood up, I get it. It's the discomfort you know versus the discomfort you don't. But I think all these people that are unhappy at work, if they all just looked for other jobs, you know, if companies couldn't keep people unless they were better, that's how you build good companies. You know what I mean? But instead, I don't know. I just want people in general to be more aware. Like, instead of sleepwalking, just actually move through life with purpose. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty too. I'm just, you know, goes for me as well. I want to move more with purpose, you know? But that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do try and read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm going to go with Grern. The fact that we finally beat him. I should switch the shield out as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to know what happens with this level. We'll do that next time. Get some long blade training, and then and see if we can actually max out our certain skills, or if they're just borked again, which they might be. We'll see. But yeah, Grern. Finally, that MFer is dead. So that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.